Okay, so today we have this huge pile of clothing. All of this was sent to me by Evelyn at different times, I believe, and it is what I think are all Amazon clothes. I think that's the only place she buys clothes besides Barbie clothes from like Target and stuff. But I think she does order a lot of clothes from Amazon, and she doesn't let her dolls wear the same clothes twice. So she sent me all of these pieces, and I don't know, I'm kind of a Mattel stan, so I don't know if these are to my taste or what, but we are going to try all of these things on. What I have here is a doll that you won't see very often. It is my custom favorite. We have a Barbie color reveal head. I chose the white-haired version of this Millie face sculpt because it's neutral. It'll go white, will go with everything, and you can see that she's very muscular and has just enough just the right amount of articulation for me. The feet are much bigger than Barbie, but for the most part, she does have the same proportions as Barbie. Sometimes we have shoulder issues or arm issues because her arms are so thin. Oh, and we also have lagging issues. You can't put the leggings up over her feet sometimes because of the small holes. But I don't know if we'll encounter any of those issues today. She usually does make Barbie's clothes look better because she is more curvy and she just fills things out better. You gotta admit, this is a good looking doll. They've used it for WWE superheroes. You could look that up, doll, WWE superheroes doll, or they did use it for Mira, for Aquaman, and they also used it for Wonder Woman or body types that are very similar. Also, which I haven't really looked into, which is very odd, I think maybe the DC superhero girls have the same body, but I'm not completely sure about that. It is a similar muscular body, but let's go on. Okay, some of these things I'm not absolutely certain that they are not Mattel, but I think one of the tricks you can tell if it is Mattel official is that they will put a double line on the Velcro. That's this is definitely a cost measurement that they take. This looks like a nice piece to me. This is one that I like. Something that has happened in Canada recently, as we've had some Barbie fashionistas show up at the Dollarama. That's Canada's biggest dollar store. And they have many locations. Sometimes there are locations right across the street from one another. But there was something really off about these fashionistas, and when I looked at them, I was like, no, why does this look so cheap? And it really goes to show you that this thing that people say that the new fashionistas are like dollar store dolls, they're not, because these are rip-offs, or there's some kind of like maybe Mattel tried to use a different factory and they got these versions back, and you can really tell the material and the craftsmanship and everything is not up to standard. Mattel's fashionistas are not the same as a dollar store doll. You can tell the ribbon. We will see some of these. This fabrication, for an example, is like this stuff, I would have to say, is sewn. Even this Amazon stuff, which isn't sewn the best, it's not as sewn as well as Mattel products. And you can see that in the craftsmanship. And you can also see Mattel would never use this ribbony material. It's almost like, I have seen people describe it as paper. Mattel doesn't use that kind of cloth. So yeah, the amount of stitches, like of course there are going to be some stray stitches on a Mattel product and all products, but you definitely see that more on the fast stuff that is being pumped out by the children, unfortunately. All right, so we have this dress. It probably would fit on a curvier girl better. Again, this body is a bit curvier, so it does tend to fill out even curvy clothes quite nicely. Now I like this as an overlock stitch. a surged edge. I really, really like that. I like that. I mean, that's not something that many people would like. It's usually something that people use for the inside of a garment. But in Barbie land, I like it. I think it looks really cool. It keeps things all tidy. This dress is pretty nice. And a lot has to do with the overlocks. I'm not a big fan of peekaboo cutouts, but I like this pattern. The scale of the pattern's really good. Oh yeah, that's something else you will see in more cheaper clothing that Mattel would never do, is the big, large patterns. I don't know if we have an example of that here. Again, this Amazon clothing is a little more upscale than your traditional dollar store. But yeah, they'll use human-sized prints on doll clothes, and it just, no print is that scale. And Mattel's designers, they have some incredible people making prints. Their tropical prints, their floral prints are all top notch. Like the design that goes into those, that's where Mattel definitely excels, because I love the patterns, even though there's a little too many butterflies and hearts for me. But again, that is what little girls like, so it does make sense that they do that. All right, so this dress is kind of a winner for me, even though the fit isn't great and the Velcro is lacking. The rest of the dress and the material that it's made out of is pretty great. We're going to have to pump through more than this. I guess we did have to do open. I had to do my opening, but yeah. Okay, here's a little tip. I'm sure I'll come up with all kinds of things to say in this video. It's probably going to be a long one, but I know that a lot of you like these videos. Always do up your Velcro after you're done, before you put it, because it's just going to snag on something else. That is, if I can give you any pro tip, that would be it. All right, now I love an animal print. The material, this is a great print. I don't know if her feet are going to fit through it, but we'll see. We've got a double Velcro stitch. You can see that it's not done very neatly, but we'll see if we can get these on. So these are going to be shorter capri pants. There's a nice stretch to them, so they're going to work. Again, she's like, look at her. She's a supermodel. She's going to make anything she puts on look good. So keep that in mind too. It's not always true about how, when they started using like twiggy, really thin models in the whenever that was, the 50s, the 60s. I guess it was more the 60s. Hangers. They wanted all of their models to look like hangers, so they had to be really thin, so the clothes looked the same as hanging on the hanger. That's not the same way as she's making the clothes look good. She doesn't make them look like they're hanging on a hanger. She fills them out. Okay, so we're having she has a bigger booty, I think, than also Barbie. Sometimes, again, that's one of the things where she fills it out. Her chest is larger, but her rib cage isn't as wide, so that's why the proportions fit really well with Barbie clothes. But she's barely, you can see her underwear line, she's barely fitting into these. I'm having problems with the hemming of this, where it's like rolling. That does happen with no matter what the quality of clothing is, but this is a great print. I do like this. You could disguise this by putting on a loose top, and that is also a rule that I like to follow in fashion: is tight bottom, loose top, tight top, loose bottom. Always contrast makes fashion better. These would probably fit on a regular Barbie better, from what I am seeing. Oh no, the struggle's going to be real. This is all live to tape. No editing. Right, pants are hard. Maybe I should say maybe I should categorize these clothes. Maybe I should show you what we'd be trying on. Or should I just pull that random? I'll do some of it. I'm going to pull out some pants. Oh, I got to try these on right now. Stretchy pants. I saw this dress in here. I can tell that this dress, one-sided stitched Velcro. Mattel would never use this print. Mattel does use ribbon straps though, sometimes I've noticed that the ribbons that they've been using recently, I have mentioned this in some of my try-on videos, that I really like the quality of the ribbon or the elastic straps. Very, very thick and sturdy, which might not be, it's more of me projecting my boy hunky chunky kind of stuff that I like. So I mean, if the girl's gonna come with like army pants and stuff like that, I am gonna be drawn to it because I personally like that kind of thing. I also like very florals, like very like old school, olden time florals. So this dress again, I don't know if there's any again. It's the stitching might not be good. You can also, another thing to tell is that Mattel's like stitching will be, or a high quality garment for dolls, the stitches will be closer together. These ones are quite wide and spread out. Very crafty looking, but strangely enough, and again, it might be her body, this dress looks actually pretty good on her. I like, maybe the straps aren't placed perfectly. You'll notice that too. I mean, Mattel does make those mistakes. We've got one strap further over from the dart, and we've got one strap centered on the dart. So that's going to make the dress look sloppy and not great. But the pattern's a little large, but it is nice colors and it's cute and it fits her quite well. It's given her hip things, but it's like that's on purpose to make like a little, I don't know what the names of these things are, a cupcake dress. It makes her look like it's probably is a thing, a cake dress. That's what it looks like. So that's what it should be called if it's not already called that. All right, so we tried on this dress, and then I have to get rid of so many things. I have to cut down all of the fashions I have. So I don't know if any of this in the end would really make the cut, because I'll be getting rid of a lot of official Mattel clothing too. But you never know. There could be a diamond in the rough here, and sometimes there are things. Like, I am really devoted to my brands, and it's really hard for me. I've just gotten into mini fashions. We have so many mini fashion videos coming up because I just bought more, and I'm like, I can't mix these things. This isn't an official Mattel product. It can't go on my official Mattel doll. I can't even to put a Hasbro head on a Mattel body. My OCD, it drives me crazy. Now, see, this is my jam. Like, I can use that term in so many ways with these pants because they're hammer tie pants. I do like this. I don't like that they say I thought they said fashion. It says fango fashion on the side, and they fit really cool. They're really like, they're sweatpantsy, they're ninja pants, they're parachute pants. They look pretty cool. They're pretty awesome. Now we have to find here. We got to give her a top. We've got to give her a tight-fitting top though with loose pants. So do we have any basics? I probably should have had one of my favorite Creatable World tank tops that I like to put on Barbie because it's a white t-shirt basic, but I don't have one standing by, and then that's not what this is all about. It gets the cut though, a Creatable World t-shirt, because it's made by Mattel, so I can mix and swap those together. But all of that being said, I am getting better because I have just the purses that are in those Zuru fashions. Some of them are so nice. Some of them are definitely out of scale, despite what people are trying to tell me on here. Is it Elena? Are you telling me that Chanel bag, the quilting is too is too large. The chain is too large. It looks out of scale. Okay, this top. Is this could this be official Mattel? Could this be official Barbie? It is. It's sewn together pretty well. Again, we've got really wide stitches, so it is questionable. But it's made. It's not falling apart. I don't see any loose threads. It looks like a pretty nice shirt. It's not as tight as I would like it. It's a little bit loose. Kind of matches. I mean, not really. Like this fluorescent yellow green and a yellow top. I'm not totally into matchy anyway. Oh, check out this. I guess we have to try those pants on now that she has this top on. But kind of a good outfit. I can't. So far, everything we tried on, I liked. But I can't keep everything. So, oh no, we're keeping the top on. We're keeping the top on, and we're gonna do a pant marathon right now. So we'll take those off. We like how they fit. There are loose threads. It does do this weird thing with the ribbon, where the ribbon is hanging off. I kind of like that as a, there's like a stitch down the center. I like it as an unintentional fashion. It's like a happy accident. Like I'm sure that they didn't do it on purpose to make it like this ribbon that's falling off. Normally that would look horrible, but I guess because it's a nice thick ribbon. Oh, and I do like this, that the bottoms did have like a really nicely sewn in elastic. So if these pants are made quite well, like there's a lot of loose stuff going on in the side, but you know, this kind of material does fray more. These are pretty nice. All right, I do have lots of official Max Steel pants that are like this that fit on Barbie quite well though. So I don't know if I need ones that say Fangao fashion on them. Is that a word from another country for fashion? Maybe that's what that is. All right, so we're trying on these ones. These ones are a nice stretchy material. We're having this problem with Barbie's legs. I can pop some stitches if I'm not careful. So we're not going to pull them up too far all the way, but they have enough stretch that you actually can push them up to cover her underwear strap. And you can see that these are like a comfortable little sweat pant, yellow, purple, complementary colors. So, I mean, it looks like a cheap outfit, but I guess you could get. I don't. How's the lighting? Are we oversaturated? Should I back the lights up? I don't know what's happening. Hopefully you can see these things. What? I mean, the lights are usually too dark. I've just incorporated more of them. Hopefully it's not too much. I guess she might be being washed out, but at least you're being able to see what the clothes look like. I don't know what's happening. It seems wrong. It seems too bright. Gee, never been an issue for me before. Okay, so let's take these off, and then I'm boiling water, so I gotta make sure that I hear when it starts boiling. I wonder how long ago that was. I think this video is long enough. I'm gonna run and check on it while I'm pulling up these pants. What a great video this is. Look at this mess we made. Oh, even the crates look good. I just put it on simmer, so I won't be interrupted. I was hoping. Oh, look, two legs are fitting in like a mermaid. I was hoping that. Was I hoping that? I don't know what I was gonna say. Losing my train of thought mid-sentence. So these are exactly the same pants. I think the material is a little different. And I mean, we've got the yellow with the yellow, very, very hip hop, very, very. I don't know. No daughter of mine. I mean, at least she's covered. no daughter of mine for different reasons. The black ones were they didn't look like a pylon, or I don't know, like a construction site. So the black ones were more versatile. The yellow ones were a little too flashy. I guess maybe if she had like a white t-shirt on or a black t-shirt, I would have liked that more. What are these black ones? So we have these cord pants. They're corduroy. They're stretchy corduroy. What are jaggings? Corduroy jaggings. See, this would be unacceptable. However, they are black, and they are soft, and they are leggings, and they are like kind of like wool stockings. So even though I wouldn't support corduroy jaggings in real life, in doll land, I can't say that. Wait, can I say that I don't like jaggings in general? Yes. Either wear jeans or wear yoga pants. You don't have to wear them both at the same time. That's my simplicity mentality coming. I think we can squeeze them on. It's stretchy corduroy leggings. Like where do you get these? Again, the Velcro is only sewn on with one stitch, and her bottom and her calves and her thighs are preventing it. Like it's a low rise. I guess also that's something that's not very in right now. All of the clothes are fitting low rise. That's a very early 2000 thing. So if you watch my videos, you know how I am about the late 90s, early 2000s. Not a fan, and low rise was one of those details from that period. Low rise and a flare and buckles and patches and a pattern. But I mean, black leggings. I mean, black winter leggings. They look kind of nice. Very, very useful. So I gotta remember not to lean on this too much. This is my stand-up desk, but I'm not supposed to. Underneath it is my huge diorama. This is the roof. We're on the roof of my loft, my Parisian loft. And I don't want to go through this. I don't want to go through the ceiling with my giant man elbows. All right, so we're gonna do up the Velcro. Oh, that's why I guess that is why I like elastic waists. I'm a big fan. So this one, I was very skeptical about if it was. Oh, we're taking a break from pants. All right, we might have to use this shirt again. But this one, I thought, like the stitches looked small enough. It looks very well constructed. It's one of those tiny patterns that looks like Mattel might have. Like it's a little different than Mattel would make, but the colors are right, and you can look at while I'm talking about it. And the pattern is small enough. The scale of the pattern is great. So I'm like, but when I tried that on, I did try that one on before. Mattel wouldn't have Mattel wouldn't put out a dress that fit like this. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe this is official Mattel, but wait till you see how the top of the dress is shaped. It looks really off and really wrong. This is the dressing dollies is so hard, especially man hands. The bigger your hands, the harder it is to do these tiny little things. Oh, maybe that's why. That is why they have children. So funny. That's when we started like regulating. Here's a little bit of history, because I looked into this because I was wondering maybe. Like I won't get too political right now, but children stopped. They stopped making children work
when there was because their hands were too small. But that's the research that I did. It was one of the reasons why we started giving like an age of consent and an age of work, being able to work and stuff, because kids used to work from as soon as they could stand up. Kids had to work. That's always been the way until the turn of the century. So I thought it's really not that. Maybe kids should work, but I never thought about the part where they stop. They realized that kids shouldn't be working because their hands were too small for the machines. Like, they couldn't work the machines because they weren't strong enough and their hands weren't strong enough. But they could have just moved them over to, and this is what they did in some countries. Obviously, they moved them over to the fine details where they could work. I worked when I was a kid. I made my own money, and I had to support myself and buy my own food and stuff. So I like that about my independence and stuff. So I wonder sometimes, is it so bad? Should children work? I mean, they should not be treated poorly. That's the bad thing. But and which probably is true. Maybe this dress isn't fitting the. Whoa, that was quite a tangent. There's something about how this is fitting and the ribbon isn't. It's coming off from the ribbon. I don't think that this is. I've never had a dress that would be sewn down more. That never happens with a Mattel garment. So that's why I'm thinking that it's not. But maybe this isn't. Maybe this came with some scientist set. I really like the pattern. I really like it with the black straps. I don't like how it's not laying flat. It looks kind of weird there, but it's my jam. It's a simple, cool patterned dress with black details. It should be a winner, but something's off about it. Also, the quality of this strap is sticking inside of our arms. All right, so that took forever to get on, and brought up quite a story. Let's take that off. I don't know what I would have eaten at lunchtime had I not had my own money. Let's see here. Not that I ate anything good. I was really stingy with my money too, so I spent as little as I possibly could and saved up my money, which is not something I've been doing in recent years since the Toy Channel. Maybe the Toy Channel. Okay, I'm trying to put these on. I don't think that these are going to stretch. These could be official Mattel. These look like they've got the surged elastic top edge. They've got a very big stitched Yeah, I don't think that, but they're tight like regular Barbie clothes. I mean, these could be. I'm not going to try to push them up too much. I should have a smaller doll here to try on some of these clothes. Maybe we'll do this video all over again with like a tiny Skipper doll. Let's hope it gets better. Let's put on some dresses. Let's make it easier for us for a little bit. Let's do some easy things. So this one looks exactly like one of the Barbie. What do you call that? Isn't like one of the inspirational women. I think that it looks like a school dress. I think sometimes they steal stuff, but there's no, especially on one of those collector dolls, this can't be from that collection because there would be 2 rows of stitching on the dress. But it really does look like, and I could be mistaken, maybe this is I don't know, what was it, the first black school teacher? Or something like that? Or
or I don't know, maybe was it a female botanist with the floral pattern? It really looks like a dress I know from that Inspiring Women series. Yet this Velcro cannot be Mattel's Velcro. So maybe it's just a total copy. We've got the serged edges, which I like. It's fitting so nicely. And we've got like this little waist sewn in there. And it's surprisingly, despite the bad Velcro placement, everything else is sewn quite well. Well, no, that's not true. There's something very weird going on here. I think we've sewn a buckle, a accidental. We've got an accidental buckle in the fabric going on there. But straight on, what a great fitting dress. And I guess I'm gonna like it because we've got the black highlighted details and they're a serged overlock stitch. So I like that. I like how the dress is going out. It just fits on her so well. Yeah, it's a really nice small print. It's a nice, very, very nice vintage floral, which I don't think I used that word yet. So that is what I like about Mattel's. They look vintage, the patterns that they design. All right, so I did up the Velcro. Let's put that aside. T-shirt dresses. So many complaints about T-shirt dresses and Mattel making too many. I like a T-shirt dress, and my guess is that most of these people who complain about the T-shirt dresses aren't dressing up. They're probably the ones that would wear a muumuu. They're probably the ones that are most comfortable. But maybe they want to escape to a dream Barbie land where everybody's wearing Chanel suits. But the thing about Mattel, here's me standing for Mattel again. You can buy all that high quality stuff. They sell that stuff now. You can go to their website. There's more than enough really well-made, expensive collector dolls that you can collect. There's also these cheaper collector dolls that people still like to complain about, but you're not going to get like perfection in, even though. That being said, like the fabrication and the stuff that they used in the 90s, the material wasn't as nice as some of the materials that they're using now. Like I like a T-shirt dress though, is where I'm going with this. This one is not sewn together very well. This pattern is a little hip hop. The colors are kind of like gross, but maybe that's a good thing. Like weird putrid colors. Like these are all the colors of puke, of vomit. But maybe that's a statement that they're making. Like I kind of like that. It does look like a play on Garbage Pail Kids kind of thing. It's street art. It's graffiti. It's kind of psychedelic. It's very, 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 very like Salvador Dali inspired street art. Interesting. Doesn't fit well. The T-shirt dresses that Mattel makes are often made with great material, and they do fit well, and they just look really comfortable. And a lot of girls like to wear oversized T-shirts. I mean, maybe because they're missing the lagging, that people aren't happy with it. Okay, what is this? Right, this is a vintage pattern. This is, and then it's this farmer pattern, which I also huge fan of. What is this? Where do you actually put your arms down through those holes or not? So I also am a huge fan of a onesie. I've started wearing coveralls in my own personal life. Oh, here, this one has a tag, so we might have some insight into this. This is a ting, T-I-N-G, ting. What kind of ting is this? All right, in with the legs. Oh, onesie's really easy to put on. I guess it's a tube top.
is there a better name for a top that doesn't have stripes on it? I guess it's a tube top. Halter tops have the strap that goes around the neck. A tube top is just a tube, but is there a name for a dress? Oh, I don't know if there's, I don't know if she's getting this on. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh yeah, it's quite narrow in the waist. And it's not stretchy material. I really wanted to see what this looked like. Kind of does remind me of the onesie from the Barbie movie, the pink one. Oh yeah, no, that's not going on, but it does look very clownish. We've got a ruffle at the top and then with the red. It's a clown outfit. All right, it definitely doesn't go on. I'd be surprised if it would even fit on a Barbie. We didn't. That's like, I did not get that up. I think I popped some stitches also trying to get it on, but maybe that's something down the road. All right, here's something that's super glamorous. Also, the size of the Velcro will tell you. This is just, it's a nice strong, but it's like a real person's Velcro. It's like for real life, for human. It's human-sized Velcro. You need smaller strips, thinner. Everything needs to be scaled down for Barbie Land. This dress, however, something that's fitted is always going to look good. So if it's a little tight dress, even if it's cheap, I guess people do. I guess people use that. I guess people go to the cheaper fast fashions and can look super glamorous just by putting on something that fits really well. Fit is the most important thing in fashion. And we got some, we've got some hems coming out or something. I can't even figure out what's happening. I don't know how it's hemmed so close to the bottom. Maybe they did a hem and then I don't know. It's this dress is falling apart in the back. It is a mess. But look, oh, and look at the sparkles in my lights. Oh, wow. I wonder if that is being reflected into the processed video. I wonder if you're seeing, leave a comment down below if this dress is sparkling like $1 million. Wow. This could be a commercial for buy this dress. However, just don't look at the back of it. She says with her head spinning all the way around her head. Yeah, it's like, this is like a digital dress. Oh man, that is amazing. I could do this forever. Anyway, at least we got something out of this dress. The strap doesn't seem to be sewn on very well. That is really, really cool. Okay, I'm just gonna, it looks beautiful. Is it navy blue? I think it is a dark navy, which I kind of like that too. I like when you can't tell. Is it black? Is it navy? It's navy. It's even better. All right, so we're taking that off. It was the highlight of this video, probably. It was the sparkle of this video anyway. They look really good. All right, here's a vintage dress. Let's try on this one. I have one like this where I think either that is official Mattel, and I think either it has a pull in it, and I love it so much, or maybe this one, it has a peekaboo in the front, and it just, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the one that ran. I have a dress that I love that has a run in it, and then I have a dress that I love, but its style is kind of questionable, and it is very much like, I think it is red polka dot one, but I think that there's this peekaboo here, and if it had only been cut more simple like this dress, so we get like a more of a Stepford wife kind of look, we love this. Again, this dress looks fantastic from the front. So nice, even though we got a, oh no, maybe it's not. It's hard to tell. Is the waist lopsided, or is it because of all of this going on? We got one. Oh no, we got 2 stitches down the Velcro though. It's just, and this Velcro is so thick. Again, this is adult human, full-size human Velcro. Yeah, so I don't know, but she can make anything look good. Doesn't it look good? It looks so good. Really flattering to her body. Cut very much like that first cake dress that we put on, but it falls a little better. Yeah, I like that. I like a little 50s dress, I have to say, and then that definitely suits Barbie very well because that's where she's from. She's from the 50s and the 60s. I guess it was 59, wasn't it? So, but there was still all of that influence left over, just like in the 80s and the 90s and the 80s to the 70s to the 80s, and then my favorite period, the 90s to the 2000s. Do we have anything like that here? I don't know. We do have some more sparkly dresses. So this is some standard print, some standard ribbons, but this is like that floral that we tried on before. One-sided Velcro, one-sided stitch Velcro. But I love this vintage pattern. Oh yeah. The straps aren't placed properly. They might be a little too big. I love this pattern though. This is granny coolness. That is a good pattern. However, it doesn't look, I guess it's not as tight as that other one we tried on at the very beginning, because this one did fit a lot better. I think it was that one. Yeah, this one doesn't look as good, but it could. It needs a lot of taking in actually, but yeah. And now I'm questioning this floral. Okay, yeah, it's coming off. This clashing purple pink strap. It's not picking up any color from in the. It's clashing, and not in a good way. Probably because the strap is way too bold for the dress. Is this the least favorite? I still like this pattern, so definitely not the least favorite. What is this? All right, so nautical. On this channel, I talk about making a nautical room all the time. This would be the perfect little sailor top for her to wear. Kind of got a pirate stripe. We've got some patriot, red, white, and blue going on. There's a lot, but this encapsulates so many aspects of nautical that I think it's got a boat neck, but yeah, I mean it's ill proportions. It's clownish. Like if this was done more subtly, if these were black, then it could be like some kind of like statement of proportions. But if you're going to have something of this, like that would have to be a happy accident though. Like this is not intended to be like avant-garde fashion. It's supposed to fit well, and it doesn't. However, even if we just chose, if she had red sleeves, or if that was the only pop of color, that could actually work. But that neck, and then you would think that it was on purpose. But because all of this stuff is going on, I'm sure she could finesse it. Could she take one shoulder down or something? Oh yeah, look at this. Now it is there. Now it's pirate chic. So good. Now she's looking all stylish. And does she have a black skirt here? Nope, but she's got a blue one. Let's put that on. Oh. See, this could be official Mattel, because this does happen, because the Velcro is so thin that it wears out and it doesn't work anymore. I love this skirt. The stitching is there. This could be official Mattel, but I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if it's going to fit on.
I like that it's actually real denim, I think. Like it's cotton anyway, and denim is made with cotton, and it's blue, and it's got those details stitched on it. And am I gonna pop the stitch over her booty? It's gonna be a high-waisted. I like it. This is turning into a good outfit. We got to take it off the shoulder. That neck is a bit wide, but here we go. She's like a sexy pirate motif. It is very costumey still. All right, let's take this shirt off and see if we can find another shirt to wear with our very first skirt that we tried on. The Velcro is dead. Oh, I had it be able to stick there for a second. So it has to be a little more high-waisted on her. This looks so good. What a nice skirt. And then you can see that the stitches are more closely together. This could be Mattel. That's nice. All right. I like it a lot. I might have 500 though like it. It fits really well too. I like that it's high-waisted and it's not too short, because usually when that happens and you have to make it high-waisted, then it gets too short. So let's see what we go. All right, tight top, tight skirt, loose top. Let's continue on this more nautical blue thing, but we're all tropical nautical. We've got the black and white stripe going through here, and then we've got some flamingos and other things. I think that this pattern is an example of one that's slightly too big. It's not too big, but it's more like something a man would wear on a Hawaiian shirt to be silly. The fit of this top is not that bad though. It's very, with the pattern, she's looking super 80s now. Yeah, it's a very bad material. It's very ribbony, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst ribbony, and it's given her shoulder pads, and very Miami. Kinda liking this. The skirt's not very 80s, but maybe this is kind of 90s. We're the end of the 80s, and then we've got that huge denim influence that took over in the early 2000s. Strange brown colored denims. All right, let's take that off. And I think that there's another one of these. Yeah, there is. That looked really good on. So I gotta try another one of these. Absolutely the worst material. Well, maybe not the worst. Close to it. It's basically a big piece of ribbon that's sewn into material. It's a sheet of plastic. It's like a tablecloth or a shower curtain. That's what it is. It's like shower curtain, and not the kind that you're allowed to put into the water, but the outside shell, the one that you're allowed to decorate with. So maybe it's her white hair, but she looks like a Floridian grandmother. Maybe like a hip, cool Floridian grandmother. It's like a muumuu for a woman that doesn't need to wear one because she's so athletic and fit, but she's still, she's still in her 70s and she wants to look like she is, so she chose to wear this shirt. I really like the fit. Maybe I should use the pattern because I like it. It is very matronly though, but so there's a place for that. There's a place for proper matronly clothing, and some ladies, maybe many of you, would be very comfortable wearing a demure shirt like this and not some kind of tight yoga top. And it looks good. All right, let's get some other tops. These were very, very surprising to me, because when you just see this shower curtain, I think that's the best way to describe it, and it's even a shower curtain pattern. These flat shower curtain patterns, they look pretty good on. I'm not gonna
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do this Velcro up. That was very bad of me. And this is made of nylon. This can poke at it stuff. It can poke its. It can. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do know what I'm trying to say. I just can't convey it. More shirts. Oh, so many shirts. Oh, leggings are the worst. Do you know what would make these leggings even worse? If I was trying them on a 1980s rubber legs. That would be. I wouldn't even be able to do it. This is a very interesting dress. It looks really expensive. This monkey top. The dresses category. So many things. Let's try on this top. This one kind of looks like a Mattel pattern. It looks like a Mattel rip-off pattern though. Velcro with just one line of thread, one seam. What am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? One row, one seam, two layers, two stripes, two seams, I think there's probably a word, and I probably used it. It does look like but to me this pattern looks like they copied Mattel. And it's cute. Like Mattel does make patterns like this, but something's a little strange. And watch me find out that every single one of these pieces are made by Mattel. But it's a tropical fruit shirt. It fits very well. We had the one-sided, the one-stitched, the one line. I still haven't come up. The one seam on the Velcro. She's looking good. Again, she's looking like a fun grandmother is what she's looking like. She's dressing like maybe it's the skirts problem. She's just a vibrant grandmother. She is 65 this year, if you didn't know. So that's also why I like to use the white-haired Millie, because it does, we had the pandemic. She just stopped bleaching her roots, making herself look all blonde, and finally dyeing her hair. And she finally looking her age, and she's looking fantastic. I mean, come on. Ooh, look at this piece. Oh, I like this. I didn't even see that. We've got some glasses and stuff in here, and some other things. Oh, we've got a completely unfinished edge. Oh, do I need pants? No, there's. I gotta keep this skirt on one more time. Is this a skirt? Oh, I like this pattern too. All right, but I'm gonna put this on. I think that's what we'll do. I think we will. Oh, and I like this shirt too. Could that look good with that? I don't know. We're not going to find out, because this is the last shirt. She's going to go all matchy, blue with blue, put her hands through these straps, and then I'm never sure if she's supposed to put her arms down through the holes here. I did figure it out at one point. Some comments were left in support of both ways. I think that we settled on the opinion, or I settled on the opinion, that you're not supposed to put your arms down through the holes. Maybe. Or maybe you are. Or maybe it's supposed to be open to interpretation. We have to try it both ways. Not a bad top. Velcro is very, very wide stitches. We've got an extra ruffle. I don't like ruffles. This could be look at this though. Look how it's attached. It looks like it's something that could have been around in this could have been coming out of the early 2000s and maybe taken us into the 2000s that we are in now. No, that wouldn't be possible. Nobody would wear this top right now. This is definitely something Britney Spears would wear when she's trying to look prim and proper. I had to try it both ways. Yeah, this is impossible. You would not do this. It mothers of the bride. It's like a built-in shawl. These clothes are okay, that's what we're learning here. These clothes are aging Barbie. So that is the lesson here about, not buying non-brand name clothes. Of course, you can always find a diamond in the rough. This is not, her arms are not supposed to go through those. It definitely looks better before. Let's take those off. And oh no. Oh yes. No. Yeah. No. No. Did I really want to see what those two look like together? We're getting into clown territory there. It's all fun and games until you start dressing like a clown, and then it's even more fun and games. All right, don't dress like a clown though. That's what happens when you go too crazy with patterns. We're done with the skirt though. The skirt's my favorite thing from all of this. The fit, the material, the stitching, the color, the length, I said the fit, the construction, I think I said all of that. Oh, except the Velcro is not good. Glasses, let's try these on. So, oh yeah, I was going to say, who would wear the glasses like this? However, big, thick rimmed glasses are so trendy right now. However, I don't think that was their intention when they designed these, because these have been out before that trend happened, and also the shape of them is not like, however, what? The same. I kind of like them. I'm kind of liking them, actually. I never liked these before. Like, I don't know if I thought they looked like goggles or they just look ridiculous. Now, usually the trend is more of a cat eye glass, and these are more like a superhero bandage. So, I don't know. Okay, I'm excited about this. I love gingham. I'm really upset that this one didn't work. Is this the exact gingham? Yeah, totally the same company, same weaver, just in a different color. So at least we'll get some gingham happening. Will it look nice on her? Will it look nice with that skirt? You know what, it is going to look nice with that skirt, because look at that. Look at that green. It's the same kind of weird olive green that's in here. Another little piece of fashion advice. You want to match something with it, choose the least obvious color that's in your bold pattern, and then use that color as your additional color, as your secondary color, maybe as your highlight color. But we are going to be mixing two patterns. She might end up looking like a clown. There is two-sided Velcro on this shirt, and the Velcro is not working. But I think I can safely say that this is not an official Mattel brand shirt. Let's try this on. The color doesn't really match, but it kind of looks like it's green. It's more of a, you know what? Maybe it is. It's like gray green. Oh, please let this skirt fit. I really like a vintage floral, really huge piece of Velcro. Sometimes Mattel does have huge pieces of Velcro. Can't say that they don't. This video is so long. We're almost done. My voice is being destroyed. Here we go. They don't look good together, but I mean, it could be an apron, and then it could look good together. But I kind of like how this is fitting, at least from the front, where all of the gingham lines up properly and everything. Maybe I can make a lot of loose stitching on this top. Yeah, this isn't a good outfit together, but I really like that skirt. Cute hand-drawn floral, and it's soft and it feels like cotton. I guess that has a lot to do with it too. All right, any other shirt? Oh yeah, I guess I should have saved maybe that yellow striped shirt, or oh, this has a tag in it. Oh, it's the same tag name that I showed you before. Wait, now I thought it said Tina, but it says Ting. All right, we have the monkey shirt. I think I did see this. I think I saw this on Amazon. We don't have in Canada, as far as I know, or maybe it's because I never go looking. We don't have these kind of fashion packs that are available on Amazon USA. You guys got all kinds of like Chinese made. What's the name? What is that? Temu and Alibaba, AliExpress. All right, it says baby and monkey, and I mean, there's nothing I like more than a baby monkey, but maybe not that one. Kind of, I mean, multicolors going on, but we've got a base white T-shirt, and we got this skirt. Kind of looks good. All of those colors look like they're in that skirt. It's a child's outfit. So how's that? Does that age her too? She looks like she's wearing a 3-year-old's outfit. All right. Oh, let's give her this 3-year-old's bag. So we got this tiny little purse. See, WWE girls have bigger hands. They've got quite nice hands, but a bit manly, and their forearms. If I could change anything, I would slender their forearms down. I do have to be very careful when positioning them. See, when you take a picture, you got to take it like that, because if you have it like this, it kind of beefed up forearms in the wrong right angle. So there's this tiny little bag that came with this outfit that looks perfect for her going on her first day of school. And there's also this backpack that I've never seen a little bow on a pink backpack before. There she is, dressing like she's 3. Cute. We tried that dress. We tried that skirt. We tried those glasses. We got another pair of those glasses. Whew. All right, let's take this shirt off. I really like this pattern. However, printed on T-shirt on overall skirt, apron skirt, maybe apron dress, apron skirt. There's also this. I like a houndstooth too, but this would be very, very, I would say, early 2000s fashion. Today, a long, what was the name of that movie? The Matrix. That's my hot take. If somebody asks me, well, what's your hot take? Which, do people ask questions like that? Mine is, The Matrix wasn't really a very good movie. I don't know why people like that movie. It's not really that far out mind bending, or I don't understand. It's kind of silly. I guess maybe it's not logical to me. Actually, I don't even know. Do I even know or remember? Did I watch the movie even? Yes, I'm sure I watched it. Could we all be living? No. There are telltales. We know we're not living in a simulation, for one thing. God. We think we're living in a simulation. There's things. I don't have that much confidence in AI either. It's kind of like there's this scientific theory I have where things like time travel don't exist for the same reason. It's just a law. It's impossible, in the same way that a solar-powered light bulb cannot generate enough energy for it to light itself. There's no forever and ever like that. And I know that that's not really the right explanation, but the answer is in there somewhere. My brain tells me so. It's the same logic. You can't light your own solar power. I should have had a plastic bag for this one. I don't. Am I gonna force it? Do I have to get it? I think we have to get it on because it is kind of a nice piece, but it's also
where? When I think, why or where would you wear a coat like this? You know, like a nice long houndstooth coat would be great. It's just the fact that it's made with this really thin material, and it's not like a real tweed. It's a fake polyester thin, and it's not like a fake like doll scaled polyester. It's like you can tell that it's too thin even for dolls, that it's not a real coat. But maybe that's what they were going for. They wanted to have it a real coat, but it just looks like a polyester fake coat or a thin summer houndstooth coat. And it would have probably been faster for me to take this all off, grab a plastic bag, put it back on. I haven't drank anything today. No wonder my voice hurts. Okay. And I think it's too tight, so it always has to be open. But I do kind of like it, but only because houndstooth is such an old-fashioned pattern. But I guess it kind of does look like a coat. It can't be done up, though. So, and then she's doing some kind of Vegas look right now with not having a top on underneath. But you wouldn't be able to fit this over anything else. And from behind, she looks like a decrepit granny. Look even how she's standing. Oh, it is kind of a granny coat. My grandmother in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Wait, was she alive in the 90s? She might not have been alive in the 90s. She wore pants that were probably this material in houndstooth. There's definitely not, they were definitely held over from the, you know what, they were probably held over from the 50s. It does, now that I'm looking at this does have a very 50s feel to it. And when I say 50s, I mean 60s, actually. 60s, not fashions. 60s for regular people, for old ladies. All right, let's is there another top? There is one other top. So before we take off this skirt, which again I do like, it's wrinkled though, which is not helping its situation. We have this one, another piece of Velcro that only has one stitch going down one side. Hey, did I just put into words what I've been trying to say this whole video? All right, a very, very stretchy material, which makes one stitched Velcro not even worse. It makes it even worse. But this is one of those pieces where Barbie and her curvy body, making it look really, really good. A nice vintage color blue. I like that. Kind of like a gas station green, or gas station blue is what I call that. So I like that. And it's clouds, and you can tell that's a cloudy sky. And yeah, I really do like this pattern and color and fit. Nice, simple, fits her just nicely, not too tight. It's not pulling the Velcro off its one stitch. Not looking that bad in the back if we do it. Nice, looser fitting, nice shirt. I like it. I like how it feels too, even though it feels like a soft nylon, like a silk. And I usually don't like the feel of polyester. Every once in a while, there is one. It feels like nylon, but it's not going to stick to the Velcro. So I don't know what that is. It's just soft and nice, and the hem on it is horrendous. The stitching on it. Okay. So let's go to everything. Every single piece has been hemmed and serged or had some sort of edge. We've got our first piece. I don't know, maybe Evelyn cut the sleeves off this, or is the top of this skirt, dress, having total unfinished edge, which I love unfinished edges. I think that they are total coolness. I kind of got over that though. That was maybe the 2015s that I had bought lots of clothes like that. I don't know how I feel about it right now. This is what this dress looks like. Looking okay. The pattern, not a pattern I like. Early 2000s pattern kind of thing. Way too much going on. What is happening there? It looks like there was even more happening on there. We've got this like tulle polka dot ribbon attached to the clasp. I think something was cut off of this. I don't know. Yeah, something must. Maybe it was a halter. Looks pretty nice like this. You did a good job, Evelyn, in making this dress look the best it possibly could. If that's what you did. Or maybe they just wanted to have some kind of closure with tulle polka dots. That, if this was part of that dress, not cool. There we go though. Fits her like everything. Horrendously in the back and fantastically in the front. Isn't the front all that matters though? As long as they see you coming. Whoa, okay, that we did. What's this? Oh, this is a pair of leggings. These might be real. I don't think they are real though. They look like the Barbie Moves yoga pants. But can you tell me if these? You can leave a comment down below. The finishing stitches on this. These have to be a copy. The way that the hems are on these. Please tell me that these aren't real. But let me know. Let me know down below. Are these real? I'm not even going to try those on because it's not going to work. Pants. Oh, I might have to try those ones on. These are just too hard. We know exactly what those are going to look on. We tried a pair of those on. These, we might not get on all, but you know, these are army. I might have to try those on. And then these ones. Whoa, what to the what? Okay, these are, we're trying these on right now. These have an unfinished top, but these are like Spanx. So which side do I choose as the front part? I'm giving myself laryngitis. I have to stop soon. I might not even be able to finish, or maybe I'll just have to shut up completely. It hurts. My throat hurts. And I think I can make myself even sicker. If I was getting sick by rasping at my throat, I think we're letting the stuff in. Yeah, this is the stretchiest pair of anything I've ever put on a doll. Except I think that, oh, they were so narrow. The legs are all one. They're so narrow, but they're all one depth. And they had a really high waist on them. So, oh wow, this is amazing. This is wow, what is this magic material? How come, okay, this is something that Mattel needs to incorporate into, because, yeah, they could have even been higher waisted, which would have been better. I'm going to try to push it up even more. Because never, even when, they're so stretchy that these are amazing. They're like literal, like real stretchy yoga pants. And this houndstooth is all patchworky, which isn't great, but it looks like an animal print, so then that is great. Yeah, even the waist could have been a bit higher. Okay. Okay, can we get through this hour and a half video? Is it going to be 15 minutes more? We're going to pump through. What am I not going to try on? We tried this top on. I didn't do up the Velcro. Did I put that aside because it's my favorite piece? I don't think I said that. This one. stitched Velcro. Oh, this one might sparkle. How come all of the one-sleeved, the one-armed asymmetrical dresses, how come they're all the sparkly ones that have sequins and shimmer? I have a feeling this one's gonna look good. I mean, it's gonna be super disco. What era are we gonna say this one's from? I guess it has to be. I guess it's this one's that 70s, 80s period that I mentioned, the beginning of the 80s. Is it gonna shimmer as much as the other one? No, but it fits amazingly. I love this one. Is this my favorite? My favorite of the day? It's a puffed sleeve, so we got that 80s glamour thing going on that we have not seen yet. It's still very well fitting. Pattern goes all the way around. The Velcro is closing where it's supposed to, so it doesn't even look that bad in the back. Pencil skirt kind of thing happening. Asymmetrical, crazy rainbow pattern that isn't too it's kind of an animal print, which I'm down with. It's wow. It's you can't wear this dress just anywhere, but it looks really good on her. Let's puff that sleeve up as much as we can. It's flattering. It makes her look a bit thicker, so maybe that's not, oh, that helped out. Maybe that's not flattering. Yeah, it's an awesome 80s dress with a little bit of disco built in. It's like the beginning of the 80s. All right, so let's take that off here. This dress gave me. I was just thinking about taking pictures and putting them on Instagram. I was getting anxiety. It was just to think about that. Okay, so this dress looks nice. There's more detail put into this dress than any other one that we've seen. It looks like an authentic, traditional Chinese, or Chinese? I think Chinese. Not Chinese. Chinese dress. Wait, maybe it's Vietnamese. I guess it's still. Anyway, an Asian-influenced dress. Very, very nice. Maybe it's all Asian style. Let's put it on. Is it going to fit as well as it looks, despite its bad Velcro? Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Maybe does the collar go down? No, the collar goes up. The collar doesn't fit as well as it should. Oh, see how much better that looks? Just a little. Collar is a bit large, and it should be like this, but it's a big bold pattern, but it's not too big like I was talking about. And we've got the slits. It's very authentic, but you know what? It was made in China, so they know this style. I really hope that you can. I guess if she's washed out, it doesn't really matter as long as you can see the dress. So that's how it fits. So it's pretty nice, but that neck is not perfect. And I like the pattern. I like the colors on it. I do not like the Velcro. All right. However, look at this. When you do Velcro like that with one stitch and it hangs over the side, sometimes that's a good thing for attaching things that have, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is a horrible material, but how many of you think that Barbie is going to look fantastic in this? Because she can make this stretchy material look good with her curves. So let's find out. This is basically a piece of nylon. but it's all stretchy and going to be skin tight. And I guess I'm not a fan of a t-shirt skirt combination. I like separates. And I mean, you can buy dresses that are attached like this, but would you? The blues don't even match. This is a different blue. But that's also a rule I have. If you don't wear two blues that aren't in the same color family, but if you add a third, then it almost looks like you're doing it on purpose. So it fits her very, very nicely, except it's not constructed very nicely. Oh yeah, these pleats, they're not centered properly. So we've got pleats on one side, and then we've got no pleats on this side. And okay, yeah, this dress is a mess in fabrication and stitches, but some reason she could put her hand on her hip, strike a pose on Instagram in front of a canal in Italy, and she would look like glamour girl Barbie. Look at her dancing. Look at her moving. Look at her loving the dress. She likes it. All right. Oh wait, here's one of my favorite patterns. I love a brown vintage floral. Looks almost like 1800s proper church-going lady kind of floral she would wear. But it's a pattern, and it's not real overalls. Okay, I'll stop talking. Just say now would be a nice time for music. Did you watch the whole video? Are you watching the whole thing to the end? Oh man, I'm not going to be able to do my vlog. My plan was to do the vlog today. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll do a late night vlog. All these horrible things happened to me in one day, and I just felt so... I'll talk about those on my vlog channel. But I'm almost over them. Sometimes I get these flashes of remembering, and then like getting a little bit upset. But still, my days are filled with playing with my toys and stuff, so it's not so bad. So I do love this pattern. Also, it kind of looks like something that would be a pattern that they would wear in the late 90s, early 2000s, but they would wear probably style this dress with a plaid shirt over it maybe, which I'd be more into that than... I do like this pattern. I do not like that it's drawn on a white t-shirt. But again, Barbie's making it look so stylish. Oh my goodness, look at all these pants. We also have a few books. Put those over on the table. I don't know what is going on with my lights are so much brighter. I knew there was another book, 2 books. And tried that. Oh, here's one of those sequins. One of the sequins fell off the dress. I don't know if I can make it sparkle. Look at this. I gotta try this on. So, a ribbon bottom, and then we've got these are the 2 worst materials that you can have clothes made out of: ribbon and nylon. Like this is the kind of nylon like your pantyhose are made out of, and that if the Velcro sticks to that, we're in trouble. But all of that being said, who's gonna bet this is gonna look so like $1 million on Barbie? Oh. Well, she looks like a clown, but it does look pretty. It fits on her pretty well. You really have to
really have to stretch that up though to make sure that we don't have. This is we're looking for a wardrobe malfunction to happen. We're just waiting for one to happen. Yeah, it's kind of clownish because we've got a ruffle and we've got it's like big top. We call this outfit Big Top Pee Wee. But she can definitely pull it off. How do you like it from the back, where the Velcro doesn't totally stay closed where it's supposed to? Plastic shorts, nylon top. Oh, it did just fall down. In fact, she is spilling out. You got to be careful with that. Okay, so there's another onesie that we had no idea. We know what these are going to look like. We don't even know if those are going to fit on. We've got these pajama pants. There's a onesie, guys. There's an animal print onesie. You let me know what your favorite thing was in the comments below. I have so many questions. Do you think I need any of these pieces? Are there any pieces here that Barbie Millie here cannot go on without? Does she need them? I mean, these are kind of cute for well, look, they're unfinished on the bottom. They have an elastic waist. They almost feel like real terry pajama bottoms. So, I mean, those are kind of cute for kicking around, Netflixing and chill. Are they harem? Yeah, they're not very flattering in the crotch area, but we could wear a big white t-shirt. Here's when we go against the rule. Big bottom. Well, these bottoms aren't that big, so I guess that's why the rule is okay. But she needs a big t-shirt to wear with this, and then she needs a bowl of popcorn. And that's the only. Don't go outside in those pants, because this is unacceptable. We don't want that happening in our pants. They look good from the back though. I mean, they give her a bootylicious booty. All right, we've got a. Well, am I gonna throw on these last two pants? Maybe, but we have to try. What is this? What is this? It's kind of like a skating uniform onesie. It almost looks like it's acceptable. The print, it looks like it's like printed like this intentionally, because it is so out. It's so crazy that it's supposed to be this crazy. It definitely looks 80s. Not 70s 80s and not 80s 90s, but 80s 80s. I don't know. Oh, well, it is a onesie. That's very 70s. But then it's got bell bottoms, so that's very 90s. Or wait, that's very 70s. His bell bottoms came back in the 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. And they haven't really been back since, except they're acceptable in the right situation. All right, the Velcro is one-sided and one-stitch-sided. Okay. It looks like two pieces, so that kind of, it defeats the whole purpose. Like, if they're gonna make this, why did they do that? They could have just, well, I don't know. It keeps it together, but the fact that it's not a onesie, it doesn't look like a onesie. It just looks like two pieces. This t-shirt looks intentional, like it was printed like that intentional, or this is sewn onto the t-shirt, or maybe she's just wearing a halter top over a t-shirt. And this look,
if I was going to give this a date, it would fall into the late 90s, early 2000s. If I'm not, if I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. And I love a uniform. I love uniforming, which is a term that only I think I use and made up. I love matching my top to my bottom and having a head to toe look. I kind of like it. It's got some kind of. I don't hate it, but I mean, I hate its craftsmanship and the materials that it's made of. But and it's an animal print, and it's a white t-shirt, and it looks good with what she's wearing, and it looks good with her muscles, and it's kind of like a skating uniform, but it's got some Elvis stuff going on. I don't know what era it's from. Maybe 60s. Maybe it's kind of, yeah, maybe it's 50, 67. This outfit is timeless. I think that's what we've decided. And in fact, I'm not gonna try on these other two pants because we've just discovered the most timeless outfit. I can't even put a decade on this. It fits in everywhere. Wow, it does fit her too, and the Velcro is closing pretty well. The neck is done nice. These little short sleeves are very nicely done. Makes her ass look good. She's got this pattern on. There we go. I think we've ended with the perfect style for this Barbie. So I hope you enjoyed going through these fashions. I hope I didn't offend Evelyn or anything. I don't think I did, because I definitely had fun, and I hope you did too. And again, I want to know, what was your favorite piece, if you could possibly remember it, but maybe something stood out to you. Like maybe it was the very first dress. That was kind of nice. Did it go downhill from there? No, it ended, we ended with a bang. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. I'm feeling better, maybe because I know that I can finally drink something. Well, not a chocolate, hot chocolate. Don't be like that. We'll see you next time.